What is up? What is up? I am alive. Oh my goodness. The lighting here is so ugly. Uh, I guess because this room is like yellow. I don't know. But the lighting is so ugly. Oh my Jesus. And not to mention that my like acne is literally all over the place right now. Like, all this going on. It's so embarrassing. Like, I took all my makeup off because it is like 10:17 at night and I just look a hot mess right now. And I don't even know why I'm going live this late either, because I was going to go live a little while ago, but I had to finish editing the video for tomorrow. And guess what? I am back to my story times, okay? So this one is not Boniqua's story time. This is not going to be a reaction. It is going to be my story time, okay? So y'all stay tuned for that. Make you lying. Money is fading its way, and still I stay. See, my days are cool without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. See, my days are cool without you. Do I get copyright for going live and listening to music? More, I keep on running back to you. You don't wanna do me wrong. See, when I'm home, I'm all alone, and you were always gone. I love you, I can't deny. I don't know how you leave me. There's so many tears after all these years. I'm listening to Ashanti. Like, people underestimate her. Like, I was just hearing, like, a lot of people say they don't like her. Like, she's not that good of a singer. And I'm like, clearly you don't know what talent is. Like, she sounds better than like a lot of these no talented Negroes that's on the radio today. So y'all need to stop. And like her figure, oh my gosh. I heard she was like almost 40. And like she looks amazing. Hi. How are you? I mean, when I get the strength to leave you, always tell me that you need me. And I weak, I can't believe you. So I stop to think that maybe you can learn to appreciate me. Okay, let's do another song. I don't feel like hearing that one. Ooh, very bad connection. Okay, I'm back. So, anyways, like probably here for the title of this video, and basically my mom's baby daddy number one is literally harassing me because I don't want anything to do with him. Like, I've literally told him for years that I don't want anything to do with him, like to leave me alone. Like, you know, like I'm happy. I just want to continue enjoying my life, you know, leave me alone. But he literally does not get leave me alone, okay? It's like he's stupid or something. I don't know. Like, you know, I get like if you want to be a part of your child's life, you know, but like I feel like with him, he wants to get involved for the wrong reasons. Like, he's just, him literally trying to contact me has literally been drama, okay? I told him, my last time seeing him was when I was 7 years old. And that's because he did some shady stuff to my mom. He was trying to like sue my mom for full custody of me and all that. And he couldn't contact me. Like he couldn't contact me after like the lawsuits or whatever. He lost custody, all his rights and stuff. He lost it, okay? And so the judge told him he couldn't see me again till I was 16, and that's if I wanted to. So when I turned 16, like, he had his baby mama like call, and she calls me at my house number instead of calling my cell phone. Well, actually, she didn't know my cell phone. She was pretending to be one of my friends, and she was like, she called the house and she was like, "Oh, can I speak to Raven?" And my mom was like, "Who is this?" And she was like, "Brittany." And then my mom was like, "Raven, you know somebody named Brittany?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Here you go." She gave me the phone. And I'm like, "Hello?" And she's like, "Hey, girl." And I'm like, "Who is this?" She was like, "Brittany." And I'm like, "Brittany who?" She was like, "Brittany." And I'm like, "Brittany who?" And she was like, "It's a Brittany, girl." And I'm like, "Brittany who?" Like, And then she's like, "Oh, do you know who your father is? Like, who your dad is?" And I was like, "Duh." And she goes, "No, I mean your real dad." And I was like, "Oh no, this chick didn't." So I ran and gave the phone to my mom, and my mom found out it was this dude's baby mama number 2, or whatever. So like after that, they left me alone or whatever. And then like when I was 22 was when my parents started to go through their divorce, and it was a very, very messy, and everybody knew why my parents was getting a divorce. And I guess this man thought this was his way to get into my life, like I had some type of hatred or something for my dad, or like I don't even know. But he like starts contacting me. His family starts contacting me on Facebook and sending me friend requests and messaging me. And then one of the girls, she tried to like trash talk my dad, and she's trash talking and trying to tell me like, "Oh, like you don't need to go to church, you need to learn the Bible for yourself, and a lot of these pastors are hypocrites," and stuff like this. And I'm like, "Girl, like what the hell are you talking about?" And then she goes, "You need to get to know like your father, because he really wants to be a part of your life, and he's a good man, and all his kids got cars, and you have other brothers and sisters that wants to get to know you. And I'm just telling you this because like my father wasn't a part of my life, and then he reached out to me and he ended up dying, and I never had the chance to even get to know him. And you don't want to regret that and stuff." And I'm looking like I'm not even going to regret not wanting to meet this man, because I already have a dad. At the end of the day, like my dad took me in at 21 years old as his own child, okay? Like, and I literally forgot that this man was my stepfather, like, because we were not raised like, "Oh, he's my stepfather," or "She's my half sister," or nothing like that. Like, this man raised me, so I mean, I'm going to respect him and, treat him like my real dad. There's no point of me like reaching out to this other man or trying to build a relationship when I feel like it's for bad reasons. And then, like, when he contacted me again, he actually, oh my gosh, he did the most, okay? So, like, he contacts my dad's cousin and tells him, like, first he sends me friend requests. He sends me friend requests on both of my Facebook pages, and I blocked him. So then his baby mama messages my dad's cousin on Facebook and adds some of my cousins and stuff on Facebook. And then my cousin messaged me and was like, "Hey, like, this chick, she contacted me and she said that you need to call her. Her number is this, that, and the other. Your dad's number is this, that, and the other. And you need to reach out to your brothers and sisters." And I'm like, "What the hell?" And I messaged my cousin back and I was like, "No, like, please don't get involved in that. They caused so much drama for my parents when I was younger, and I don't want nothing to do with them. Like, I've told them numerous times." And my cousin was like, "Okay." And I literally messaged everybody who was friends with these people on Facebook that's in my family. I was like, "Yo, can you remove them? Like, they're harassing me after I constantly keep telling them to leave me alone." So then, like, I was irritated because he like messaged like my family. And then, not to stop there, I started getting friend requests from people who had the same last name as him. And let me tell you, I didn't know this man's last name until Facebook, okay? I only knew his first name. So I started getting friend requests from these people, and they all started like inboxing me or whatever. And I'm like, to one of the dudes, I'm like, "Why are you requesting me on both of my pages?" And he's like, oh, like, I don't know if you remember me, but I'm your cousin on your father's side. And, I just want you to be a part of my life. And I was like, that man ain't my father. Like, he ain't. And then he's like, okay, well, I still want to get to know you, and I want us to be like a family and stuff. And even if you don't want to like have me a part of your life, like, we could still be friends on Facebook, and I could just see like what you're doing. And I'm looking like, no, because clearly you're trying to be nosy. That is what you're doing. So I told him to message that man, well, tell that man, first off, to leave me alone. And if he bothers me again or contacts anybody in my family, I will press charges for harassment. And he was like, okay. So I blocked him. And then I unblocked my mama's baby daddy number 1. And I messaged him the same thing. And then he messaged me back talking about I don't know why you have so much hatred towards me. And then he starts going off about my mom to me. He's talking about, oh, your mom's a liar and this, that, and other. You don't even know the story or whatever. And you just listening to your mom's lies and you've been brainwashed and all that. I'm like, first off, I have not been brainwashed. Like, my mom never told me anything concerning this dude. Like, after my parents went to court with him, that was the last time we ever mentioned this dude, okay? My mom never sat down and was like, oh, like, he did this and he did that. The reason that I don't want no relationship with him, and I told him this, I said, I remember nights when I used to go over your place. Okay, well, actually, I wasn't at your place. I was at your baby mama's mama house. And while you was out with her doing whatever, I was with this chick's mother the entire time. There was nights when I didn't even get to eat, okay? I'll get in trouble for something and go to bed without food. And then one of the dudes used to sneak me like little pieces of chicken or whatever. That's what I remember. I remember going to the courthouse. I remember you up here when my mom come and try to pick me up. Like, I remember you telling me to be quiet because you didn't want her to know that I was home. You was trying to keep me away from her. And then I remember when we was at the freaking courthouse, and then you coming up in my mama's face, and I got in your face, and I told you to don't talk to my mama like that. All this while I'm 7 years old, okay? And you tell me to shut up and stay out of grown folks' conversation. But you coming for my mama, so best believe I'm coming for you. Like, anybody who come for my mama, I'm coming for you. Like, that's just how it is, So, anyways, then I was told him, like, no, he comes back at me, and then he was like, you up here calling yourself a Christian and that you believe in God and this, that, and the other. Like, he trying to check me. This fool literally tried to check me, and I was getting pissed off because I hate when people do that. Like, you want to sit here and try to say because I'm Christian and I believe in God or whatever, like, I'm wrong just because I don't want to have a relationship with you. Like, I don't want nothing to do with you, so I'm not a Christian. Like, my religion has nothing to do with it, I had to tell him, like, out of respect for my father, I don't want anything to do with you. I'm like, I literally told him, I said, any man could sit here and call themselves a father, but it takes a real man to say he's a dad. And you're not a dad to me. I told him to go have a good life and take care of his children. And he liked my post, and he didn't message me back. So I told my mom, like, what happened. So finally, my mom sits down and she tells me everything that happened, And then she told me her whole side of the story or whatever. And then she messaged him on Facebook. And then she blocked him where he can't message her. So he messaged me back. And he was like, well, since your mom wants to be ignorant, won't you tell her this for me? And then here he go again with the whole God thing, and then he gonna talk about some. I pray to God that you don't go to hell and burn in hell for the rest of your life or for eternity, some crap like that he said. And then I'm just looking like, are you serious? Like, you coming for my mom like that? He was like, you brainwashed her and she has a whole nother family and she don't want to get to know. You sat here and you told her all these lies and stuff like that. And I told him, I messaged him once again. I said, yo, first off, if you want to tell her something, you can find a way to contact her yourself, I was like, find a way to contact her yourself. I know he's crazy. And don't sit here and don't come for my mom. And then he's like, then I was like, second, I literally just told you 5 times that I don't want a relationship with you because I have a father already, like, leave me alone. And I was like, nothing has anything to do with my mom. My mom never, I'm telling you guys, she never sit and talk ill. Even with my stepdad, like, they went through a messy divorce and, I was disappointed and I was mad. Like, my mom never spoke ill about this man. Like, her ex-husband, she never said nothing rude to him. She was like, Raven, make sure you contact your dad. Make sure you call him, do this, do that, because she still wants me to be a part of his life, And so, like, I don't know, like, what is up with these people? And so I messaged him and I told him, I was like, and that's another reason I don't want anything with you to do with you, is because I feel like you're drama. And you're here, you starting drama, unnecessary drama. Like, if you really loved me and cared for me like you say you would, then if I told you I don't want nothing to do with you, then you should respect that and let me live my life, But no, you want to be a freaking asshole and keep harassing me, And then he says he contacted he told me to tell my mom this, that he contacted her ex-in-laws, talking about my big mama and abuela, my grandparents, right, on my dad's side. And so, like, I got pissed off because I'm looking like, didn't I just freaking tell you, don't contact my family again? Like, I just literally told you to leave them alone. And he wants to go and do it anyways. And he was like, I did my part, trying to reach out to her and try to be a father. That's all I wanted to do, was be a good father to her. But you want to sit here and you want to lie to her. And I'm just like, this man is so pathetic. Like, go somewhere. So, we have someone in my, like, she's not necessarily in my family. She's my mom's, like, best friend or whatever. And she knows about, like, cases as far as harassment just because of her job or whatever. And so she said that what I need to do is I need to contact the Los Angeles Police Department, because that is, 1, harassment, and 2, I have messages and stuff to prove it, and 3, there's like this law out here in LA where, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a celebrity type law, like, because there's a lot of celebrities here in LA, that if somebody message or they reach out to somebody after they tell them to stop, like, it's a form of, like, stalking or whatever, and he could get arrested. Like, they would contact the city of Detroit police department and get things situated and put up, like, a case and all this stuff against him. And if he contacts me again or anyone in my family, he can go to jail. And he could spend a long time in jail. And I'm like, dang, is that serious? But if it happens again, literally, I am going to have to go. I'm trying to be nice, like, and be a cool person, because I don't like drama. Like, I don't. And I don't know why, like, so much drama is coming my direction, And so I just literally feel like, it's because God is blessing me right now. And the devil is just trying to, like, steal my joy. It's like, finally things in my life is going great. And even with my mom, like, things is going great with her. And, she's happy. And here come these ignorant people trying to start stuff up again, Like, you're in the past for a reason. Let me live my life and be happy. It's a headache. It is a headache dealing with these people. But so on a positive note though, so I was cast in a show called West Los Angeles back in November, and I filmed it in November, and it will be airing Tuesday, 9 p.m. PST time, Pacific Standard Time. So make sure you watch it. It's going to be on Cuddy Mac TV. I'm going to tweet the link, and I'm going to put it on Snapchat as well. And it's going to be in the link description tomorrow for my video as well, because I'm uploading a video. So make sure you guys watch it. Like, I'm only in that episode, the first episode. So, but I got, like, based on my performance in that, like, I got cast in the spinoff. So everybody was like, oh, Raven, so your character, she dies. Because I literally die in it, you guys. So you die, but you come back to life? Like, come on, girl. Like, yeah, but I wasn't expecting that. He was just, like, so excited about my performance. And he was like, whoa, like, whoa, girl. I wasn't expecting that from you. He said, like, he literally stopped filming when I was doing my scene. Because it was, like, so off guard. And, like, the other guy was like, did you get that? Did you get that? And he was like, no, I stopped filming. And so it was like, okay, let's do this one more time. And then they talk about, oh, like, this is your Grammy performance right here. Like, you deserve an Oscar for that. And I was like, well, I am a professional, so, you know. But yeah, it's cool. I'm going to be in the show, so be on the lookout for that too. I don't know what I think it's going to be called Southwest Scandalous or something like that. Yeah, because that was one of the names that was thrown out. So that would be fun. I'm just, like, dedicating this whole year to focusing specifically on my career. Like, I need to, like, build up my modeling portfolio. And I got signed to a commercial agency too back in, like, August. And, you know, which is cool. And then, like, I had told this girl, like, this is the thing when I don't like LA. Like, I cannot wait until I move back. Like, I'm literally moving back to Michigan because, like, I can't with LA anymore. But, like, somebody gonna tell me, like, I had told them, like, yeah, I got signed with a commercial agency. And she goes, so that means you need to lose 80 pounds. And I was like, the fuck? Like, the fuck? You don't say that to nobody, that they need to lose 80 pounds. If I lost 80 pounds, like, then I would be bones, okay? Like, I'm not even 180 pounds. I'm way less than that, but, like, dang. You don't tell nobody that. Like, I was like, I told her that. I was like, you don't tell nobody that. Like, you know, what if you told me that and then I went to go starve myself? Then what? You're gonna be looking mad salty. Mad salty if I have a eating disorder. Ashanti is so pretty. I wish I had her figure. I wonder, like, why she don't make music anymore. Oh, so I wanted to talk about, like, my experience on the 4. So I went to the 4 actually 2 times. I went to the 4, if you watched the show, like, I don't know what episode because I don't watch it on TV, but, like, it's when Candace had got on the show and she had auditioned. And so, like, she came on that show and she like killed it, like with the song she was singing. She was singing a Mary J. Blige song, and she killed it. It was so freaking dope, yo. And then like people got mad because Ash got sent home, and I like Ash because he was really good, but he was so nervous. Like he knew that he was going to like go home when she had challenged him. He knew, like you could tell, like he was just freaking out. And they was like, "You okay? Like you okay? Like don't worry, you got this." But he knew. And then the audience got to like, vote who for they wanted to stay. But everybody wanted Candace because Candace was so freaking dope. Like people had asked me, they was like, "So why did Ash go home? Like, did the judges tell you guys to pick Candace? Because I think Ash was better." It was like, no, literally her fan base was strong there. Ash, like, to me it seemed like he didn't have that many supporters there at all. It was just Candace. Like everybody was so Candace and Saeed and Lexi Lou and Shavaya and like and then like I hadn't really heard Javaya sing. I heard her when they had brought out all the singers, and I was like, oh, she's not bad, like, but I didn't think she was all that good. But I only heard that little bit of her sing, so I couldn't really judge her. So when I went back for the finale and she had performed, I was like, no, girl, no. Like, no, you cannot. You cannot. Like, she's not a bad singer, but it was just like, to me, I feel like she's not ready for it. She needs to progress and work on her craft a little bit more, and then she could come back and she could have a shot. But I just felt like she wasn't ready for it. But she sounded terrible, like I was like, oh no. Sorry, Javaya, like that was so bad. And then Candace, so she got sent home or whatever. Like she got eliminated because the judges was so disappointed in her performance. And Megan Trainor, like she loved Javaya, and everybody literally, we was all talking and we was like, we think Javaya was gonna win. Like a lot of us thought Javaya was gonna win because one, she got sent home and then she came back. But I knew, like I was like, I don't think she's gonna win because I watch reality show. I seen Flavor of Love and I Love New York and stuff where they send people home and then they bring them back and they still lose, So I just felt like she wasn't going to win, but she was just to help, keep the audience on like their toes, sitting on the edge of their seats. Like I think it was all just for show, but the judges just did really, really like her. Like, and then like, when she left, it was cool because then it was Candace, and then it was Vincent, and then it was Evie. And so I wanted, okay, I liked all three of them, so that was just really tough. But I knew that Vincent was not going to win. Like I knew that he was about to be sent home because like his type of singing was like church boy singing, like belonged in the church. But it's cool that they say they would bring him back as a cast member on season 2, which is cool. But yeah. And then when Candace and Evie went head to head, I was like, OMG, like this will be interesting because they both was pretty dope. And that was my first time actually hearing Evie sing. She literally gave me Selena vibes. Like I was like, girl, you better come through. Like it was heaven. Like I was like, wow. And people was messaging me on Facebook trying to find out like who won, and I'm like, I can't tell you like who won, but Evie ended up winning, so I'm happy for her. And I like that she kept like acknowledging God the whole time. And she was so nice because she literally had kept coming over there and like signing stuff for the people in the audience and all that. And that was really nice of her, And we were so annoyed in the audience because, okay, so I had sat and well, I didn't sit. I had to stand up because I was in a mosh pit, which was right there by the stage. And so the call time for us to be there was 1:45. No, 1 o'clock, right? And this was on a Friday, so 1 o'clock p.m., and we did not get off set until 2:30 Saturday morning. So I literally was standing all freaking day, all freaking night. I was exhausted, okay? And I don't know, like I started to lose energy, and I just, at this point, I stopped caring, and then the judges talk so freaking much. They cut so much out, but the judges talk forever. Like, I got so freaking annoyed. DJ Khaled do not know how to shut up. I literally wanted to throw a piano at him, like, dude, what the hell? And then we had lunch, right? And our lunch was like at 10 at night, so 10 p.m. And you know what these fools give us? A sandwich. A sandwich and some water. Oh yeah, because this sandwich is gonna fill us up. Like, come on. I'm not gonna have no energy after no freaking sandwich. Like, what the heck? I was starving. And I'm looking like, oh my gosh. Wendy and I, we was standing right next to each other. She goes, like, I thought you were like mad at me, like you had an attitude or something. Like I'd have made you mad. And I'm like, are you serious, Wendy? You really thought I was mad at you? I'm like, first off, we literally been standing up since 1. Okay, I'm hungry, I'm sleepy, I'm exhausted. And then hold on, we had to, like I said, we had to be there at 1. So we had to wait 4 hours, 4 freaking hours for Diddy to come because he was late. So we standing outside, it's starting to get cold or whatever. And then like one of the production people came over and he was like, oh, blame Diddy, he's not here. And I had already knew that people had an issue with Diddy because like when I was on my way there was this guy. He, like, I always see him whenever I go sit in the audience and stuff. And he was like, yeah, I know this girl because, like, I'm working on set with her for something else. And she works for the 4. And she says that Diddy is annoying as hell because he takes forever to get there. He's always 4 hours late coming to set. And so, like, I'm glad, well, he is a business person, like, he's going to be late, like, sorry, he has other things going on in his life. So maybe that's why he was late, and he was like, no, he's just late just to be late. Because he's famous and he thinks because he Diddy that he's entitled to do whatever it is he want to do. No comment, because I don't know Diddy personally, but if that's true, then hey. And so then, like, while we was there, King Combs came out, which is Diddy's son. So first, like, we saw him when he came out, and they was like, oh, Diddy's son is here, and girls was like, oh my gosh, he is so cute. And I'm looking like, all of Diddy's sons is fine. Like, come on, like, boy, why is you fine? But I'm planning on marrying Quincy because Quincy is my boyfriend. Anyways, and we're the same age too. So then this song started playing, right? And I hear Chris Brown, and I'm looking like, is Chris Brown here too? Like, I'm legit excited because I love Chris Brown, okay? So no, he's not there. It was just the track playing, and then King started, singing his song, and I'm like, oh, I mean, he's a good singer and stuff, but you play it with my emotions like that. I thought I was in the same room with Chris Brown, okay? So yeah, I was just so disappointed. But it was fun though. Otherwise, I don't think I would go to any of like the season 2 show because I was just annoyed the whole time. What else happened? Oh, I've been to the Steve Harvey show too. And like I sit in the audience for that as well. And like looks definitely does matter in this business, you know, because like okay, so for seating wise, so like I go to the show and like when me and Wendy we'll go together and like she always get like a gray wristband and the gold wristband. And even when we went to the four, she got the black wristband and the gold wristband. And I always get one wristband. And like if you have the gray wristband for the Steve Harvey show, that means you about to have like priority seating, like you about to be on camera. And with the four, it was like if you had the black wristband, then you was going to be on camera too, and you had the priority seating, like you sit in the mosh pit or whatever. So I went before I got lucky and ended up going to the mosh pit like that one time, but the other times I didn't get to go in the mosh pit. But with the Steve Harvey show, like I had to sit all the way in the back. And it was so obvious that was based on looks, you know. And I'm just like, dang, like, are you trying to say we ugly? Like, all of us, you know, especially a lot of us, we started thinking that, like, the same people always get, like, you know, the gray wristbands and stuff. Like, I was telling Wendy, I was like, you always get a gray wristband. She was like, I know, I don't know why. And I'm like, maybe the guy has a crush on you or something, you know? But it's literally like you can tell, like just going there, you can tell and you get that vibe. Like it's because of how you look, you know? And it sucks. It freaking sucks to the T. And then what else? Oh, and like, I had talked to like a casting director or whatever, and she was talking about like how your following matters in order to like become successful or even to like get in movies and television shows. And I'm just like, dang, that's effed up, you know? Like following definitely does matter. Like I have to have a large following in order to get chosen for a role, which sucks. So it's not about talent anymore, which sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway soon. Actually, I have the thing that I'm about to give away. I have it sitting back here in my room. So I actually need to start filming that video actually. My giveaway video. I'm so excited. I can't wait for this giveaway. But I want to like do a giveaway that's dope, you know, because I mean, the fact that I literally been going for YouTube for a while and I still have this many subscribers and stuff, like, you know, supporters, people still like, even though my views went down a lot, but, you know, I still have like 13,000 subscribers. And so you guys are real, you guys are loyal. So I want to thank all of you guys for you know, supporting me and hanging in there. And even though I haven't been uploading and consistent, you know, within the past year, and my channel is one of those channels that's going to be affected by the new YouTube changes. Like to me, I'm not tripping, you know, it's my fault that I wasn't uploading because stuff was happening. So, you know, it's cool. And I do appreciate all you guys' support. So, be on the lookout for that. Again, make sure you guys tune into Westlaw Scandalous tomorrow at 9 p.m. PST time. Oh, maybe I should go live. Wow. Oh, I should go live while watching the show. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go live while the show is on, and we can all watch this together, okay? So I'm just gonna end it there. We already been on for literally 40 minutes, and I need to get ready for bed. Shadi gotta go to work in the AM, and yeah. I love you guys. Good night.